Alright, we've officially completed Awakening Wood. I do want to check something though. Keep on trying to use the D-pad to move around, but that just switches stuff. Okay, yeah, you only do need to throw one Pikmin into these to unlock the entry. So... perfect. Excuse me. We're gonna go ahead and go to Perplexing Pool because the other two caves in this place suck, kinda. And these ones don't really. Alrighty, what are we dealing with here? Right, we're gonna kind of go towards this area. I think. Or actually, which area do I want to go for first? Okay, I'm gonna take Olimar. Gonna try and split stuff up a little bit. He's gonna take... I'll have like a 10 Pikmin leeway here. He's gonna take like 40 yellows. And I guess I should probably take some purples for combat. Just 10. Okay. And we're gonna have Olimar go this way. We go all the way around. Oh goodness. Hold on a second. Shh. We can kind of cheat this a little bit, I think. I'm gonna start breaking this gate down. Come on, guys. Come on over. Alright, and then Louis is gonna make the other 40 blue. I'm just gonna have him immediately go ahead and work on the bridge that's over here. Because apparently that's a thing. Or do I really need it? It doesn't look like I actually really need it since I just sort of threw the yellows over the fence. I am gonna have him go over here though. Oh, you see, whenever they're in groups, that's usually when you have the most problems with these guys. Unfortunately. I'm gonna need you guys to start working on the gate. So long as they're standing far enough away, these guys shouldn't run into the water when they're done. And some of them did anyway. I think they fell in. Hey, goodbye! Gosh darn it, okay. I think you can drain the water in this section, but doing that's kind of pain, so I didn't. I'll just have him take these back. Jeez. So later games you can like route these guys, the captains, so you can have them moving somewhere even if you're not actively controlling them at the time. And needless to say, I really wish that was still a feature. Or that was a feature all the way back now, because it is... It is quite annoying to have to walk all the way there myself. Okay. Slowly but surely making my way over to where I wanted to go. Who's dying? Oh, frick. I always forget there's another one there. Another batch of them. Get in there, Louie. Help. There's not enough yellows to deal with these. I'm just letting them die. Gosh. You can hit them in the air while they're flying like this and they instantly die. They do this to recover HP. Ugh, this is awful. I better hurry, that purple's coming. Okay, I got it. No, 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 we gotta save this purple. Stop it! Okay, they should all be fine now. I've already killed you once, please just get out of here. I want the yellows, please. I need them to deal with this gate. Are you kidding me? You're not close enough? Okay, alright, fine. This is weird. Bunch. Okay, no, I'll keep you guys. Gonna take you guys back to Olimar. I'm just gonna have Louie go back pretty much. You can take this wherever you please. Red. That was probably the worst option. Can I get something better? Fine, I'll accept that. Also, what the heck? Did I throw you on that one? Look, if I'm gonna take one to blue... Okay, fine, I give up. I don't know why I dismissed them. I'm just throwing all the yellows over there so they can get on the gate. Should have had him drink the nectar first. I'll take a free spray, don't mind if I do. I would just have these guys carry me back to the onion, but if I do that, then a bunch of them are gonna get left behind, so... Alrighty. Oh, bollocks. Don't land on his feet, guys, please. I know I'm the one who's aiming bad, but still. As you can see, there's something theoretically over here. A treasure. We're gonna need whites for that, but still. That's dangerous. If I don't look at it, it's usually fine though. Alrighty, I guess I got too close. Stuff started dying. Where are they dying? Over here? There's... what? Is it over here? See, this is what happens when I try to multitask. No, these guys are all fine. It must have been that other frog they were attacking. R.I.P. Blues, I guess. We don't need this many blues. Where we're going, we don't need blues at all, actually. I'll let them have that. I'm just gonna leave. We didn't really collect much today, but we did open the way. Clear out some enemies. So tomorrow when we come back here, we should be able to get a good amount of treasure. But right now, we're going to do this cave. Interesting. My odor detectors are reacting as strong scent wafts from that hole. I am a machine, so rating sense is beyond me, but your faces tell me all I need to know. You are both drooling. I wish just once I could feel what it is like to drool. That's kind of weird. Alright, let's get in. Yeah, so Glutton's Kitchen only needs electric. My brain is thinking electric types. It only needs yellow Pikmin. And I'd say that's pretty much accurate. Purples might make some combat a little bit easier, but I figure it's not really worth losing them to the electric hazards, really. So I'm pretty sure there's some violet candy pop buds somewhere in this cave anyway. I'd say, as far as difficulty goes, this cave really isn't actually that bad. There's just a few things that are kind of something you have to keep in mind, but you'll probably be perfectly okay. That's way more than 6. It doesn't matter. Okay, is there any nectar? Did I already walk down here? Okay. Nope. Just hoping some eggs might drop from the sky on top of me. And there we go. Yes, these guys, the breadbugs, these are like my favorite Pikmin enemies. Where's Sylvanie? I probably should follow this Pikmin. Yeah, it's gonna activate all sorts of lovely wonders, isn't it? Can I stop you? I don't think so. Breadbugs usually aren't dangerous. If this guy does get to drag this yellow off into the hole, then I think that does kill the yellow. But otherwise they cannot actually harm Pikmin at all. So just don't let them drag off your Pikmin into their holes. They'll only pick up stuff that Pikmin will carry, so corpses and treasures. But that in and of itself is significant because that means they usually have treasures squirreled away in their dens. So we're gonna need to kill them, basically. Come on, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave this corpse here and wait for one of the breadbugs to come by and try and grab it. You can see there's one that has successfully dragged a treasure into their den. Their AI should eventually take them over this way. This is really- there's nothing else on the- oh, and you're stuck around the side. Okay, we're gonna have the Pikmin take this out, so it will hopefully Get unstuck. Please get unstuck, sir. It's really not having a good time. Really? What is wrong with you guys? What are you trying to go after, even? Okay. Okay, here it comes. So, you need to have like a majority in order to drag this guy. You can't do that with the bugs, the grubs, because only one Pikmin can carry those at a time. The majority just means like since this object only takes 8 Pikmin to drag, then you need 9 Pikmin to drag this guy while he's carrying it. And as you can see, if you land a Pikmin squarely on its back, it also does damage. So that's also significant. Because sometimes there's not really stuff for them to drag, especially if you let them have all of it. So that wasn't the one with the treasure. Are you gonna go try and get his corpse though? Maybe not. If you can hit him once, then you can usually kind of stun lock him at least. As long as you have enough Pikmin. This is something purples do help with, but... Ah! The treasure. Both treasures! You're a greedy guy. Or at least I assume this is all of them. I don't actually know. Yeah, there's not a treasure in this one. I'm probably not gonna bother to kill this last guy. It's not worth it. He's just getting himself stuck in the corner. Oh, now you're trying to get at it, huh? Sort of. You were technically trying before. This is pretty bad at it. Happiness emblem. Alrighty. This here. This dang flower, for whatever reason. I really want one of the leaves, but it's so hard to pick out specifically a leaf. Oh my gosh, I actually did it. This floor in this cave is the only place in this entire game that has these yellow candy pop buds. So if you want to fill in the Piclopedia entry, then you'll want to make sure to throw at least one Pikmin into here. Someone's stuck. Oh my gosh, stop it. Honestly, when you only have yellows, there's not much point in dealing with these hazards, but I'm guessing there's gonna be a purple flower somewhere around here. They're putting all these electric hazards around here. Otherwise there's literally no point other than to prevent your captains from getting hurt. Since you directly control them, it's usually pretty easy to prevent that from happening just from not being dumb. This guy's similar to the withering blowhog, but unlike that one, its breath does not guarantee wilt flowers off of Pikmin. It just pushes Pikmin around, so it's nowhere near as terrible. Thank you for wasting the nectar, though. I don't know what's going on with this guy. What are you doing here? Ooh, hold on. We've got ourselves... Oh my gosh. Can I help you? Can I push you at all? Maybe? Let's pick up the bug. Okay. That yellow's probably just gonna stay there for this whole floor. It'll be fine. I think it's... yeah. Oh no, it can just phase through the corpses. That's kind of weird. Oh, hello, sir. How would you like this corpse? Yes, lovely, isn't it? Oh, did you want that guy too? You're gonna give up? Here, this guy's right in front of you. Yeah, look at that. I'm just gonna take this one. I don't know if there's more breadbugs on this floor or not. Oh, that one had the treasure though. Breadbugs can wander all over the floor, so even if you find one next to a den, there's no guarantee that that actually was their den, so... Still... oh, there's another treasure here for some reason. Have I... I've been almost everywhere on this floor. Okay, I guess there's maybe not any violet candy pop buds on this floor. Kinda surprised, actually. Candy pop-ups can also drop from the ceiling, just by the way. And so one of the random things this game can just decide to drop on you for no particular reason. It's very bizarre. Alright. Good job, I guess. Need to go collect that last treasure. Okay. Did we break open all the eggs? Okay, not this one. This one, it could always be spray. It's not. But it could have been. You guys try so hard, bless your little hearts. Fine, you can take the corpse too. It should clear up basically everything on this floor. It's just gotta wait for that to get back. Let's get out of here. I think what the main problem with this cave is they're kind of hoping you'd make— okay, yes, I thought maybe you would be here. This is a bull bear. Like a spotty bull bear or whatever they call them. It wanders the entire floor of the cave. So it has no set home. It can go anywhere. And it always has a ton of babies following it. These guys you can kind of cheese though, so their AI is pretty much scripted to go after the closest thing. Which in this case is Olimar, and they'll always go into like a straight line to you. In other caves that means you can kind of use this to get them stuck behind a wall. But this cave doesn't really have walls for it to get stuck on, so all I can really do is sort of run around and distract it. And Olimar's AI will kind of do that on its own at least, sort of. But we can keep an eye on his health and make sure he's not dying. You can see him dodging over there. He's actually pretty good at it. Oh, you got hit. He might be getting stun locked now. I should move him myself. Okay. You stopped doing good. Dodge, boy, dodge. Alright, this has ceased to function well. Give me a minute and I'll go save him. Pick up the corpse, please. Ow. Oh, how did that even start sliding off of the house? That's actually kind of weird. Did the bull bear bump into it or something? I'm just gonna try and kill this guy first. Olimar might die. He's very close to it. Yep, there he goes. Okay. That's fine. You really don't need two captains in a cave if you can't cheese the AI anyways. Like I was just explaining. We are gonna bitter spray this guy. It's like my favorite thing to do against bull bears when you can't get him stuck somewhere. Most impressive! This fierce beast became as hard as stone in a mere instant. The ultra bitter extract seems to have a side effect that stops beasts in their tracks. Yes, so it's just like a frontward AoE. Which means that if I was close enough, all the babies would have also been frozen. Unfortunately, that did not happen. But we're gonna try and kill this guy while it's still frozen. Bad. So whenever something dies while they're frozen, they do not leave a corpse, but instead they drop nectar and occasionally a spray. Which is arguably better, especially in a cave. And I did mention this before, but I'll just bring it up again. A lot of bosses, whenever they have been bitter sprayed, actually have a damage reduction, so you don't do a lot of damage to them while they're frozen. And that's kind of like the trade-off for how admittedly kind of broken it is. Yeah, none of you guys are leaves. Drink. I think that's the only bullbear in this cave, so we really don't need Olimar for anything anymore anyway. He will be out for the rest of the day though, so we can't use him when we leave the cave. There's not a lot of time left, so that shouldn't matter either. If both captains die, then that's like game over basically, I think. It's not actually. I think it just ends the day instantly. So you still don't want it to happen because it's kind of a time waste, and when you're in a cave you have to like come all the way back, and it's just sort of a pain. And I can't use the exploit to get 2 sprays from this instead of 1. Oh no! Oh gosh, you're starting here? Okay, I hate this guy. Fortunately, bodies do stop the boulders, so we have a bit of a safety wall here now. But sometimes whenever I'm doing this for, in order to keep Pikmin safe, I'll kind of just... Yeah, that does... Friendly fire is on, so that guy's boulders will kill anything, not just you or your Pikmin. So that you can go around with just the captain, have him target you, and then kill all these little guys without really putting your Pikmin at risk. There's a lot of kind of like safety mechanics you can do that are like that. I don't want to drink that right now because I don't... Yeah, that will does not stop the boulders. Oh, very nice. This is why we check all the corners. Some purples might actually be nice right about now. I guess I could have converted these leaves. It's fine. There's enough nectar on this floor, I don't think it'll be a problem. Woo-wee! Aren't you just a little pest, aren't you? I only have 5 purples, so I kind of doubt I'll be able to stun him. Come on. Off to the side. You can kind of get him stuck shooting in one specific direction. So as soon as you whistle your Pikmin off of after he bucks, then you can at least keep everybody out of the way of the boulders so long as you throw Pikmin on him again fast enough that he keeps shooting over there. If you don't whistle the Pikmin back, then I just keep trying to hurt him. So they'll actually run straight back towards him, which means they're like guaranteed to get hit by the boulder. What are you looking at? My cat just gave me a weird look. Yeah, okay. As long as the whistles hit him at all. Yeah, I didn't have enough Pikmin on him, so now he's gonna turn towards me again. Ah, you're more interested in those Pikmin carrying back a corpse than ones that are gonna hurt you right here and now? What's an idiot? It's just kind of a bit of a rhythm to it. Once you get it down, it's not too bad. That should be it. To be honest, these purples, there's not really enough of them to super help, and you can't really land them on the back, so they're a bit of a liability. So there's one more here, right? Yes. I don't know why it took a second to come up. I want to throw him towards the front. Slowly but surely. Come on, you can get him this time, surely. I know, it's so hard, isn't it? It just sucks being a tiny little yellow, doesn't it? That needs more than 25 Pikmin, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Let's make sure to get y'all flowered. Boom cone. Oh, really? Okay. Come on. Well, somehow that worked. Thanks for nothing, ceiling. Sometimes those eggs just startle more than they actually help. A sulking antenna. What makes it sulking? It's just the silent pause where Olimar or Louis is supposed to drop in when you don't have both of them. It's so awkward. Oh, this is the final sub-level. This was kind of fun. We are gonna just remove our purples for safety reasons right now because this floor is covered in electricity. And then we're just gonna kind of run it in. At first, it's just mass chaos at first because these breadbugs are all going to be trying to steal the treasures. But you know, if we're fast enough, then they can't do that. So normally when this starts, you just sort of sit there and watch as the breadbugs take all of the treasure away from you. Because you don't want to get your purples electrocuted or anything. But we were fast enough at getting rid of them that I was able to run in and steal all the treasure from them. I really like the model for this egg. Look at it. That is an egg. You guys, bless your hearts. Anyways, at this point, you're basically just killing anode beetles and stealing the corpses from them. Which you can do at your own pace because, you know, the breadbugs aren't quite evil enough to steal corpses that are not actually corpses and are alive. They are not that... What would be the word for that? I don't know. Yeah, you're coming for the body, aren't ya? I can see ya. You wanna come for this body, don't ya? Yes, you do. So the giant breadbug has a treasure in it. I don't think any of the others have treasures though, unless you let them take all the meat. An item appears to have fallen out of that freakish creature. It must have been a greedy beast to swallow something like this. What? Oh, they actually brought it back to the... I was wondering. Dream material. Rubber. This intriguing material does not conduct electricity. It is far more advanced than the material I was researching. How frustrating. A space suit made from this wonder alloy would insulate the wearer from electric shocks. Excellent, this new material has allowed me to complete my anti-electrifier. It is my own invention with only the smallest iota of outside inspiration. I have reconfigured your suits with this new material. They will now protect you from electricity. Ship is definitely a bit full of himself. Oh, just barely. Alright, well, anything in these eggs at least? Anyways, it's just kind of a fun final sub-level. I love the free-for-all. It's just silly to me. Even if it's not particularly difficult or anything. I think the idea is that if you have your purples on there, then they might just get dragged through electricity. So just don't use the purples, you don't have to worry about it. 80% there! And you can see all of them are collapsing in the background. Fun. Yeah, there's really nothing we can do with 7 seconds left, so I'm just gonna go to sunset. It's probably slightly faster than waiting for the time to count down. Whee! Look at that. Our numbers went up. Beautiful. How's our death looking? Well. Olimar, you'll soon be promoted to manager. Only a small bit of debt remains. You've done great. As have I. No one dodges debt collectors like I do. I'm a pro.